Whew. Good evening, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Before we go any farther, pause the video and like the video. And we're actually opening up this video, doing a little bit of scouting. Hey Luke, what you know about an Escalade?
Hey, they're getting up actually.
Oh, that's just a couple. I don't know if you guys can see any of those ducks. Yeah. You might be able to see those ducks, but there's a lot of ducks over there. Look at that. So the spot that we're looking at right now looks pretty loaded. It is actually CREP land, and we are able to hunt it. And it looks like a small kind of little, I don't know. It's like in the rolling hills, and it just, I don't know, super beautiful. I'll not explain it. It just looks different than anything we've hunted so far. Tomorrow morning, we're actually gonna do a little challenge for you guys. All right, I know you guys like the challenge videos, so we're gonna bring them back, and I'm not gonna tell you what it is. But tomorrow morning, you're gonna have to wait to find out. I'm just gonna sit here, look at these birds a little longer, and yeah, kind of film them. And let's just see what Sam has to say real quick. What up, Sammy?
What's up, cowboy?
What you doing?
Just looking at the birds, my guy. You like the fit?
Yeah, the Burks, khakis, Vortexes, and an Orvis shirt.
Yeah.
And then we got this mother trucker.
Dude, if you guys haven't tried this water, it's really expensive water, and it tastes no different than really cheap water, but since you pay a lot of money for it, it's like in your head that it's like super good. And John got me hooked on it.
I think he might need to try some smart water.
That's
Didn't
cheaper
work.
than this. That's like peasant water.
No,
Sam.
he's saying you need smart water.
It didn't work?
Yeah.
Up here?
Ooh, this volcano water did.
So it looks like, as you guys saw, we had a big group of birds get up and leave, like a tornado of them, and they went more west. There's still a decent amount on the pond. You know, I'm thinking these guys will also get off, and none of them are gonna roost here. So this, I mean, a couple obviously will roost here, but I'm thinking majority of them are gonna be gone. So this is gonna be a nice little loaf pond for us. We got a good wind tomorrow, a nice 10 mile per hour of the wind out of the south, Sam was saying. So I'm looking forward to it. Tomorrow we're gonna have myself, Luke, Sam, and maybe one of our other buddies from Brookings is gonna come up and do some hunting. But check out this scenery, guys. Look at that. We got God's country out here. Beautiful sunset, and then you turn this way and just like, bam, our pond that we're hunting. And just like kind of like rolling hills. It looks really, really cool.
Then you turn this way and you got a couple of beauties. Me and Sam Layman here, Slayman, just chilling over here.
All right, that's enough of these hooligans. We're gonna drive back to Fergo, get some sleep, and I'll see you guys in the morning. Hey, 160. What you doing, boy? You're trying to shoot some ducks tomorrow. Get out of the road. Get out of the road. Come on, keep it moving. Keep it moving. This is Escalade.
Good morning. Welcome back. We are finally out the slough. We got the waders on. We're getting everything set up. But John and I are going to be using 2 different boxes of shells here. Our buddies from Remington sent us some hypersonics right here that Johnny's going to be using. It is 3.5 inch 2-shot.
Ooh, God, I'm bougie.
Your shoulder's going to hurt by that.
And how much is that box worth about?
About 40 bucks.
It's about 50 bucks. I looked online.
Really?
Yeah,
50 bucks?
About 50.
About 50, I guess, with nowadays pricings. A couple years ago, it was a little cheaper, but you guys know how it is now. It's kind of hard to find shells, so, you know, obviously they upped the price. But this box roughly runs about, I don't know, 12, 14, maybe $10. I'm not really sure, but definitely on the cheaper end of the list here. We're both using 2-shot, and John's got a little bit of extra oomph into his. So it's gonna be interesting to see the difference between these two. We're gonna get after it, see how it goes, and we'll see you guys now at the slough.
All right, so we just made it to the spot here. We're gonna start setting out some decoys. I'll show you guys the spread and stuff, but check out this bank that these ducks were sitting on. Well, as you can see, look at all the freaking poop. Like, that is a lot of poop. And then you look in the water, look at all the feathers. That is insane, and it goes down all the way there. But this is gonna be absolutely greasy, boys. The wind is perfect. It's about like a, I don't know, southeast wind, and we might set up for a cross shoot here because they're all sitting on this point. And we would set up on the south end, but no ducks are over there. So why would you set up where the ducks aren't? We're just gonna set up where they were and set up our decoy spread according to the wind. So maybe a little boot for a cross shoot, and looking forward to it. This is the first time we have wind in factor. Every hunt that we've had has had no wind, and this is definitely gonna be interesting to see how these birds work. And I'll hold the camera for a little bit, and then Sam will shoot, and then vice versa.
lot of birds flying around, and Luke and I are gonna shoot the first bird that comes in that looks somewhat decent. Maybe this guy right here. Hey! Shoot that mallard, shoot that mallard.
All right, guys, it is shooting light. There's a bazillion birds out here. The problem is they're landing in the middle. There's like some submerged weeds, and as you can tell out there, there's like no wind whatsoever for some reason. It's just like flat calm, and that's where they're all landing. It's kind of a problem. But we just shot our first 2 birds, 2 mallards down, and they were all drakes, and now there's a bazillion birds flying. So rip.
Oh yeah. Oh, here we go. Nice first drake mallard of the morning. Luke shot it. Doesn't got quite a green head yet, but nice little brown chest there. That's a nice one, boy. Nice orange feet, couple curls. Oh God, yeah, we love that.
Another Millardo.
Yep. Yep. Kill it.
Well, there we go. My first nice green head of the year. Nice colors on them. Nice bright orange feet there. And a nice little green head to top her off. Sweet.
Nice shot.
Well, it's been a little bit. We've had a huge lull, but finally a single came in and Luke got it done. Luke is clapping today. Sam only has 1 bird, I believe, so Luke's doing pretty good. Sam, the shells, I would say, honestly, they are cheeks. You can tell they're cheeks, you know? True, we haven't really been shooting at flocks either, so we don't know. We can't make a decisive decision yet on how these shells are, but we're gonna stay here a little longer and just kind of see what happens. I mean, the other day we went out and we had nothing in the morning, and then like 10 a.m. they just started buzzing around, so just gotta keep our hopes up. That is beautiful. Look at that.
Hi.
All right, guys, we just had a 4-pack of mallards come in, and we got 1 decently nice drake greenhead out there. So we're gonna go pick that up. It's a freaking journey to get it, but we love that. Oh, it might be a Susie. It might be a Susie, but there's some more ducks here.
All right, so we just got a nice little drake Millardo there. That is my bird. I shot it, and we got other birds working in, just like this drake Millardo right here.
Stay there. Oh, nice. Bro, grind that thing though.
Well, guys, we had another huge lull and nothing was flying, and then finally we had 2 birds come in, and a single came in, the boys shot it, and then a double came in, and Luke shot that last one, so that's good. But it seems like there are some more ducks flying now, so maybe there will be a midday fly. that would get me going. All right, guys, we just retrieved those 2 ducks. Luke's done now, and he's gonna sit back and film. And now I'm finally gonna pick up the shotgun here, and Sam has a couple birds to finish out his limit as well. So we're actually both gonna switch to the nitro steels and shoot the expensive shells. Again, the first box that Sam was shooting, kind of cheeks probably. I'll have him explain what he thought about it, but those shells were like $10 a box. This box is like $50. So we're gonna see if we can get these birds down on the water for you guys. Sam, what'd you think about those first shells?
Right away, I'm used to shooting these guys that are a little bit faster than the other ones, so I wasn't quite leading the birds far enough, and I was behind a lot of shots. But hopefully I go back to these and I'm dialed. I'm hoping I can shoot better with these suckers. I'm going back to my roots here, and hopefully we can get some more birds from the ground for you guys.
All right, boys, Daddy John is loading up finally here. Gonna get the old hypersonics here out, and oh god, it's gonna be weird shooting these 3.5-inch bougie shells. These things are super fast. They're like 1700 FPS. Definitely go check out Remington though, because I've been shooting them this year so far, and they have been doing it. I don't know. I aimed at it, but Sam could have aimed at it as well.
I was aiming at someone too.
Dude, these things kick.
Yeah.
The hypersonics freaking kink, dude. Oh my god. All right, my first time shooting. A nice little group came in. The best decoy and birds of the day, probably. Took a shot, and one's down. Here we go. Ooh, nice little gaddy. Here we go, boys. First bird down for me. How did I whiff that first shot? God, that was so bad, dude. that was the closest bird all day. I definitely missed that first shot. That was embarrassing. Sheesh, hen pinny.
Oh yeah, nice one.
Shot 2 pintails today. Well, not me personally, but like the group has shot 2 pintails, so we love that. What are these? No! Oh, I missed the triple. Oh,
boys.
I should have tripled though, Luke.
I know, that was close.
Dang, I messed up though. The hypersonics be bussin' though.
Bro.
Hey!
2 wedge, bro.
2 wedge.
These are European.
That's actually lit. I thought they were divers for a second. That's lit, dude. Well, as you guys saw there, Sam went and retrieved those ducks for myself, and that is 2 widgeon down for myself. That was pretty cool. I should have hit the gosh darn triple. I messed up and led the last bird a little bit too much, but you know what? I'm not gonna lose sleep over it. But that was cool. Best decoying birds all day by far. That or the pintail. But I guess we'll stay out here a little longer. We were literally about to pack it up, and then Luke was like, "No, let's stay." And I'm like, "Yeah, you know, I don't really care anymore." And then birds start dumping in, so I guess we will stay a little bit longer and try to scratch out a couple more ducks. The Remington hypersonics though, those do be hitting different. As you saw in the morning when Sam was shooting, they were a little bit longer shots with the cheaper shells, but I just feel like these are it. The more expensive ones are showing out a little bit, and when I shot them, they laid down there and died and didn't move. Okay, the other ones were cripples that Sam was shooting. So I guess if you're trying to be more humane, maybe spend the extra $1 to buy better shells is what I'm trying to say. Hopefully I shoot some more. You guys stay tuned. Sheesh, boys, that is what we ended up with. A super mixed bags. All right, we got some pintails. Pintails right there. We have some gaddies. We have some mulardos. More mulardos, that nice gaddy, and then the widgeon that I shot. Look at these widge. Oh god, yeah. And a little diver duck. So honestly, a really big mixed bag here. But that is where we're gonna end the hunt. Everything pretty much stopped flying. We ended up with a 2-man limit here in South Dakota. Sorry about the wind. And yeah, no, it was a really good time. The birds didn't work how we thought they were gonna work. They were landing where we thought they weren't gonna land, and yeah, that's how it goes sometimes. But I'm gonna show you the spread real quick. This is kind of what we had envisioned. They were all landing kind of in this area, which obviously you can see all the feathers and all the poop right here. And then we got cattails right here. We decided to sit here because this was the best hide, the tall cattails. Obviously there's none here. We could have brought the layout blinds or even the A-frame But we decided to sit in that, and then we decided just to do a little Nike because we wanted to set up for a cross shoot. Normal people probably would just set up down there. I would say probably like 80% of people would probably say, oh, we're just gonna set up down there. But we saw a lot of the birds landing over here and not much over there yesterday. So we thought, you know, let's just set up right here where they like it and set up correctly for the wind. So we have the boot. The idea is the birds were gonna come in, swoop around and land into the wind in our kill hole. So that's what we got going on over there. So let me know what you guys thought about that setup. If we should have set up different, you know, like drop a comment down below and tell me, hey John, you, Sam, and Luke messed up. You should have done this. And you saw in the morning they were landing out in the middle. Obviously you can't really hunt in the middle of water unless you got a boat or something, but we didn't have that. So that's what we ended up with. And yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. The comparison between the two shots, I thought it was pretty night and day. Remingtons, or the more expensive shells, took the win on that. Every duck that we shot and hit correctly, they died right away. We felt as if the cheaper shells, you would shoot them and then they'd be dead, but they'd still kind of be alive, and that's not ethical, okay? We want to be more ethical. So, you know, if that tells you guys anything about deciding what type of shell to get, hopefully that helped you. Sam, what did you think about the experiment today and the hunt?
It was good. It wasn't bad, but it was a little slow. It was all right. I don't think the cheaper shells are a move. Let's just say that. I like the hypersonics. I'm a big hypersonic kind of guy.
Any last words, my friend?
Yeah, I can say, first of all, that this hill was way comfier than standing down there. So you had it made this morning, John, while you were filming up there. I know that was comfortable.
Oh, yeah.
Second, it was a good morning, but we expected more birds for sure. We did shoot like 12 ducks, I believe, and we got some nice mature ducks that were pretty colored out, so they weren't all brown birds. But we shot some birds, we didn't get skunked, so at the end of the day, it was a great hunt.
Oh, there you guys heard it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure to subscribe down below and check out Remington if you want to check out some awesome shells. Thanks for watching. Catch you on the next one.